Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I will give my counter-argument for motion against mandatory domestic work for graduates studying abroad. Ladies and gentlemen, the proposition that students studying abroad should be required to work for a domestic company for a set period upon graduation rests on several flawed assumptions and overlooks significant negative consequences. While the desire to retain talent and boost the local economy is understandable, this policy is misguided and ultimately counterproductive. Ladies and gentlemen, there are few points that I will be giving out to counter this motion. The first one is the myth of the universal job market displacement. Ladies and gentlemen, the claim that the impact on local graduates' job prospect will be minimal is simply not credible. While corporation longevity projection is mentioned, no concrete evidence is provided to support this assertion. The influx of graduates from prestigious foreign universities will inevitably increase competition for desirable position, potentially displacing local graduates and driving down wages in certain sectors. Dismissing this concern by stating that some people will go unemployed anyway ignores that the specific issue of displacement and fail to acknowledge the potential for increased unemployment or underemployment among local graduates. The second point is the enforcement nightmare. Ladies and gentlemen, the proposition casually mentions legal action for non-compliance but conveniently ignores the immense logistical and legal hurdles involved. Tracking students abroad, ensuring they adhere to contract terms, and pursuing legal action across international borders present significant challenge. How will the government monitor these individuals, and what kind of mechanism will be in place to verify their employment? The cost and complexity of such an undertaking are substantial and likely outweigh any potential benefit. The third one is the erosion of individual liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, forcing graduates into specific jobs for a set period of injurious on their fundamental right to choose their career path. For example, imagine if you are aiming to become an astronaut, a teacher, or a driver, then your parents are forcing you to become a police or a local security or something. That will bring your mental down, and you will not enjoy working at that place because that is not your passion. Okay. The next point is the illusion of economic boom. Ladies and gentlemen, the claim of boosting the local economy lacks concrete of evidence. Vague statements about economic benefits are insufficient. Where are the quantifiable projections? Which industries will actually benefit? How many jobs will be created? Without specific data, the claim remains unsubstantiable and amounts to wishful thinking. Furthermore, the policy fails to consider the potential costs associated with the implementation and enforcement. The next one is the ambiguity of foreign scholarship. Ladies and gentlemen, the proposition treatment of students with foreign scholarship is alarmingly vague. How does this policy apply to reception of prestigious scholarship like Fulbright, Chevening, or Erasmus? Are there exceptions? Are their contract terms different? This lack of clarity creates uncertainty and undermines the policy's credibility. Ladies and gentlemen, it also risks discouraging talented students from seeking such opportunities, even if they intend to return home eventually. Okay, the next point is the fallacy of universal indebtedness. Ladies and gentlemen, the giving back argument, while emotionally appealing, rests on a flawed premise that all students who study abroad are inherently indebted to society. This generalization ignores the diverse backgrounds and motivation of these individuals. While some may have benefited from government subsidies, others found their own education or received private scholarship. Equating all students with a debt is not only inaccurate but also alienating. And the last point that I will be giving out today is the dangerous conflation of wealth and exploitation. Ladies and gentlemen, the proposition unfairly links wealth with exploitation, implying that all wealthy students who study abroad have somehow profited from several societal injustices. Ladies and gentlemen, while it acknowledges that some wealthy individuals engage in unethical practice, it paints all wealthy students with the same brush. This is a gross oversimplification and ignores the fact that many wealthy students are genuinely committed to contributing to their country. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, the proposition to mandate domestic work for graduates studying abroad is based on flawed assumptions, ignores significant practical challenges, and risks causing more harm than good. Ladies and gentlemen, instead of resorting to coercive measures, the government should focus on creating more attractive environment for talented individuals to return home voluntarily by investing in education, research, and infrastructure for fostering a thriving economy that offers competition opportunities. Okay, that's all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hearing me out. Goodbye.